Have you ever imagined a future where your garden flourishes under the care of robots? This isn't just a scene from a sci-fi movie, it's happening right now. We're standing on the threshold of a new era where technology and nature intertwine, redefining our relationship with the green world around us. This is the dawn of the age of robot gardeners. In this era of rapid technological advancement, automation is seeping into every corner of our lives, and gardening is no exception. We're witnessing a quiet revolution in our backyards, farms, and greenhouses, where robots are taking up the mantle of caretakers, tending to our plants with precision and consistency unmatched by human hands. These aren't your typical machines, they're smart, autonomous, and equipped with cutting-edge technology that enables them to analyze, learn, and adapt to their environment. From sowing seeds to watering plants and from weeding to harvesting, these robotic gardeners are capable of managing an entire garden or farm without any human intervention. But this revolution isn't just about convenience or efficiency, it's about sustainability too. With the world grappling with pressing issues like climate change, water scarcity, and food security, robotic gardeners offer a promising solution. They use resources optimally, reduce wastage, and can work round the clock, increasing productivity and making food production more sustainable. This rise of robot gardeners isn't without its challenges. Questions about job displacement, the environmental footprint of these machines, and our increasing dependence on technology are all valid concerns that need addressing. As we stride forward into this new era, it's crucial that we navigate these issues responsibly, ensuring that the benefits of this revolution are shared by all, and that our planet remains protected. This is just the beginning of our journey into the world of robot gardeners. There's so much more to explore, from the fascinating science behind these machines to the potential impact they could have on our future. Join us as we delve into the world of robot gardeners and explore how they're revolutionizing the way we interact with nature. The evolution of gardening has been a long journey, from the first-hand tools to today's sophisticated robotic systems. Our ancestors, armed with primitive tools, coaxed life from the earth, planting the seeds of civilization. As communities grew, so did the tools and techniques of gardening. The invention of the plow, the irrigation systems of ancient civilizations, the development of greenhouses in the Victorian era, all marked significant milestones in this journey. Throughout the centuries, the goal remained constant: to grow and nurture life. But the ways we pursued that goal evolved, reflecting our ever-increasing understanding of the natural world and our growing mastery over tools and technology. The 20th century brought a new wave of innovation, with mechanization playing a significant role. From tractors to sprinklers, technology began to reshape gardening, making it more efficient and less labor-intensive. These advancements, however, were just the beginning. The dawn of the digital age opened up a new frontier for gardening automation. The late 20th and early 21st centuries saw the emergence of smart irrigation systems, drone technology, and precision farming. These developments were transformative, but they still required a fair amount of human input and supervision. The game changer came with the advent of artificial intelligence and machine learning, setting the stage for the rise of robot gardeners. Today, these autonomous machines are capable of performing tasks that range from seeding and watering to weeding and harvesting, all with minimal human intervention. These robots are not just automating tasks, they're making gardening more precise, more efficient, and more sustainable. They're capable of analyzing soil conditions in real time, adjusting water usage to the needs of specific plants, and even detecting disease before it becomes a problem. As we stand on the brink of a new era, automation is transforming traditional gardening, making it more efficient and sustainable. Gardening is no longer just about the human touch. It's about the fusion of nature and technology, a symbiosis that promises to redefine our relationship with the natural world. At the heart of robot gardeners lies a complex combination of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and sensor technology. Let's start with artificial intelligence, or AI. AI in robot gardeners is akin to the brain in a human body, taking in data, processing it, and making informed decisions. It's not just about following a programmed set of instructions. It's about learning and adapting. This is where machine learning comes into play. Machine learning, a subset of AI, allows these robots to learn from their experiences. They observe patterns in the garden, identify anomalies, and adjust their strategies accordingly. For instance, if a particular plant species consistently shows signs of stress despite adequate watering and sunlight, the robot might infer that the soil composition isn't ideal for that plant. Over time, the robot gardener becomes more adept at understanding the unique needs of each plant in its care. Now you might be wondering, how does a robot observe or identify? This is where sensor technology comes into the picture. Equipped with a range of sensors, robot gardeners can analyze soil composition, moisture levels, and light intensity. They can even detect pests and diseases by scanning for changes in a plant's appearance. Some robot gardeners are fitted with thermal cameras to measure the temperature of plants and the surrounding air. This data helps the robot determine if the plants are getting too hot or too cold, and adjust the garden's conditions accordingly. Other robots use hyperspectral imaging to identify nutrient deficiencies in plants by detecting changes in the color of their leaves. But it doesn't stop there. These robots also use their sensor technology to navigate the garden, avoiding obstacles and ensuring they don't damage any plants in their path. They can even map the garden, remembering the location of each plant and tracking its growth over time. These advanced systems allow robot gardeners to not only perform tasks, but also make crucial decisions that ensure the health and productivity of the garden. As they tend to our gardens, these robots are continuously learning, adapting, and becoming better gardeners. And in doing so, they're changing the way we interact with and understand our own backyards. While robot gardeners promise to revolutionize the way we grow food, they also present new challenges and ethical considerations. Let's delve into this duality, starting with the benefits. Robot gardeners are like tireless, green-thumbed workers that never take a break. They offer increased productivity, which is a boon for commercial growers as well as home gardeners. With robots on the job, crops can be planted, watered, and harvested with clockwork precision. This efficiency can translate to higher yields and potentially more food on our tables. Water conservation is another significant advantage. By using sensors and algorithms, robot gardeners can determine the exact amount of water each plant needs, reducing wastage. This is a critical benefit in a world where water is becoming an increasingly scarce resource. But what about the flip side of the coin? The rise of automation invariably leads to concerns about job displacement. As robots become more capable, will human gardeners become obsolete? This is a valid concern, especially in regions where agriculture is a major source of employment. It's important to remember, though, that technology also creates new jobs. As the field of robotic gardening grows, it will need skilled workers to design, build, program, and maintain these automated helpers. And then there's the environmental impact to consider. While robot gardeners can help conserve water and potentially reduce the use of pesticides, we must also think about the resources consumed in their production. Robots, like all technology, have a life cycle. They require materials to build, energy to operate, and when they reach the end of their useful lives, they become waste. It's essential to consider these factors and strive for sustainable practices in the production and disposal of these machines. As we embrace this new dawn of automation, we must also navigate the ethical and environmental implications, ensuring the rise of robot gardeners leaves no one behind and protects the planet. This isn't just about reaping the benefits of technology, it's about sowing the seeds for a sustainable, equitable future. The rise of robot gardeners is not just about automating tasks, it's about enriching our connection with nature and ensuring a greener, more sustainable future. As we move towards this new era, we need to reimagine our gardens, not as spaces of human labor, but as places where technology and nature coexist harmoniously. Imagine waking up to a garden that's been meticulously cared for by your robotic buddy, a garden where every plant is perfectly pruned and no weed dares to sprout. The robot gardener doesn't tire, doesn't complain, and most importantly, doesn't miss a spot. It's like having a green thumb without the dirt under your nails. But it's not just about convenience. With the world's population projected to reach nearly 10 billion by the middle of this century, we're facing an unprecedented challenge in food security. Robots can play a vital role in addressing this. They can farm tirelessly, day and night, in conditions that humans may find challenging. They can help us increase agricultural productivity, ensuring that no mouth goes unfed. Moreover, these robots can make gardening more sustainable. They can optimize water usage, reducing wastage, and their precision can minimize the use of harmful pesticides. They can help us grow more while using less, a mantra we must adopt for a sustainable future. But what about the human touch, you ask? Well, the rise of robot gardeners doesn't mean the end of gardening as a leisure activity. On the contrary, it can free us from laborious tasks, giving us more time to enjoy the beauty and tranquility of our gardens. We can focus on designing, planning, and creating, while our robotic friends take care of the grunt work. As we look to the future, it's clear that the rise of robot gardeners is not only changing our gardens, but also shaping the way we interact with the world around us. In this dance of nature and technology, we're not just spectators, we're the choreographers, and it's up to us to ensure that this dance leads to a greener, more sustainable, and more bountiful future.